With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Hurston Waldrop, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far.
There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
William Contreras now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, bases empty. Contreras in his 4th year, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That's the 3rd. 2 quick outs at the top of the 1st here tonight. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, Logan Henderson.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the 1st. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-0. And another ball.
That's out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Oh, yeah.
Profar gets a piece there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Matt Olson down. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Ball in the dirt. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And the 1-0. He gets there with the slide to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Braves strand one. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Now it's Christian Yelich. Waldrop back to work. And it skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Here's a 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with a pitch outside the zone. Impressive. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Isaac Collins stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Here's your 1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Blake Perkins in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
That one misses, and now 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, and stepping in is the speedy Brandon Lockridge. Off the plate inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Siegler off of first with 2 away.
2-2.
In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the Brewers have one with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy.
The Braves, catcher Sean Murphy.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Off the mark there, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 is the count.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Way out front for strike two.
Well, he left
No
that changeup
balls, 2
up.
strikes.
Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Ball.
That's inside.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one fouled off.
Let's go, Ozzie.
There's a strike.
0 and 2.
And they'll do it again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Right
Just a
fielder,
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Right.
Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Eli White in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Nick Allen.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Brewers,
New inning getting
shortstop,
started at the
Joseph
plate.
Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz. Pitch misses,
Ball.
and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Inside, just missed.
That's the ball. 3-0.
And that one is in for a strike.
3-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out to short, Allen. Sends it across to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Played that ball perfectly, had a good angle on it, and got off the long throw as quickly as he could have. And any more time he takes on that play, it's probably an infield hit. Great arm strength as well.
This is Bryce Terang. And that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Runner, yes,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Sliced hard but foul. Terang, the base runner at first with one out. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Andrew Vaughn now. And
1-0.
ball 1.
Runner.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Braves nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. First pitch misses.
usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, Matt Olson. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
No outs. Runner on second. Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing. He went. That's strike two.
1 and 2's the count. Two.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that one is gone. A laser to left. His 19th home run of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Riley, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That missed. That's the ball.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. There's the strike.
Count is full.
Right through there. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard Hard hit left side. In time
Got
to
it.
Vaughn. Now 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that one sliced foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Easton McGee, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That's out to center field. Perkins makes a nice running catch. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, start of the 4th. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that one hit to first. Olsen takes it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff
Now
man.
batting, left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The other way, Riley gets it to first, and that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers 1. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Easton McGee.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so
Now
they've got a
pitching for
lot of outs
Milwaukee.
to eat up in that bullpen.
Number
I think they'll
50.
look for some length out of him right here if
Easton
they can
Mickey.
get it.
And here comes
Leading off to
Ozzie
the
Albies
Braves,
to the dish.
second
1 for
baseman,
1 with a single so
Ozzie
far.
Albies.
Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Eli
White, the next to hit.
White.
And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's
Zero
got
balls,
such
one
a
strike.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one
That's the
missing
ball.
low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering
3-1.
misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
We got a full count.
One down, base is empty. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Nick Allen, next up for the
Allen.
Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground
Foul.
ball, and foul ball. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This to center field. Perkins makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Up next
highest
for the
gear
Braves,
and go a long
left
way to track
fielder,
that one down.
Jackson
Nothing better than that. You feel like a
Profar.
wide receiver playing football.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 2. High fly ball out to left field. And that is that. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
this
off
is
for
Anthony
Milwaukee,
Siegler.
Third baseman, Anthony Siegler.
Waldrop back to work. Just
No, that
missed.
missed.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly,
One ball,
need
no
to put
strikes.
together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but
Ball,
at this
that's up.
point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Wood!
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a base hit into right.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Brandon Lockridge. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball could be two. There's one. On to Olsen. That's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fought off foul. That one out to right. White makes the catch. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five. Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes Austin Riley. And it stays fair. And he boots it. Olsen around second, headed for third. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Golden opportunity right here. Ball one low.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. Olsen on third. Riley stands at second. No outs. bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up next for the
Sean
Braves.
Murphy next up for the Braves.
Sean
0 for 2 in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the slider catches the zone.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And the slider just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. On the ground, a short could be 2. Glove flip for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Booth. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. On the ground right side. That ends the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out to center. Harris after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Vaughn stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Brewers 1. Back at Truist Park, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That's in there. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Grant Anderson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Uribe getting loose as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's a ball.
You got this.
Counts full.
That one misses.
Ball
So a
four.
leadoff
Take your
walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Right fielder.
Man at first, nobody out. So now to the
White.
plate for Atlanta, Eli White. He's 2 for 2. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Now in for the Braves,
Up next
Nick
for the
Allen.
Braves, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Come on, let's keep it going.
And that one pulled foul. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. battling here as he fouls it away. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with
Now
2 strikes, but
batting,
found a
first
way.
baseman,
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it,
Olsen.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
There's the strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ozzie flying around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Easton McGee will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Quinn
46.
Priester.
And as relievers go,
Priester.
he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here is Austin Riley. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Turang makes the grab, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And the first pitch
Inside,
misses
ball.
for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to go. Lee warming up as well. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hurston Waldrop won't go any further tonight, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a
Now
moment.
pitching for the
Left-hander out of the
Braves.
bullpen, Austin Cox.
Number 68.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Austin Cox.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. And And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the mark. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Perkins up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
Cox measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one missing inside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Siegler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. And that's in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. To third, Riley. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-2. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the
Braves,
DH,
designated
Drake
hitter,
Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. First pitch misses. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
Falling behind,
that's
2-1.
low.
And it's second. Just off the outside edge. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 17th of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Eli White.
Right fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That's inside. 2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
1 ball, no strike.
Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. White, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner takes off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
2 outs. That one
Full
missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Hit in the air left field. Collins on his way over.
Foul
Won't
ball.
get to this one. It drops foul. So now 2 on
Ball four.
and
Take
2
your base.
outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Quinn Priester gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher now, Grant Anderson.
Number 56.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a
Grant
high rate this
Anderson.
year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Profar now. First pitch, and he
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. Hard hit, right side. Terang over to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a
Braves.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Pierce
38.
Johnson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Brandon
Leading off for the
Lockridge digs
Brewers,
in now.
Right fielder Brandon Lockridge.
Let's get it going, Braves.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Johnson fires. Pitch misses
1-2.
there. Now 1-2. And he swings through that one. Murphy down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, second base.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryce Terang. And that misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lee also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. fouled off to the right. Pierce Johnson fires. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. Third out. Brewers strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That misses.
1 ball, 2
Going to
strikes.
count 1 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Jarrett Koenig appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting.
Here comes Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's
No
almost
balls,
like a
2
split
strikes.
finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And the next
1 and
pitch is
2.
way outside. Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting.
And now it's the Braves DH, Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Ripped towards third. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, but they're still on top 7-2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler
Now
Kinley.
pitching for the
And he's had his
Braves.
struggles so far this year, as
Number
you can see the
45.
inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Kinley.
Up now for
Leading off for
Milwaukee,
the Brewers,
Andrew Vaughn.
first baseman,
0 for 3 in
Andrew
this
Vaughn.
one. And the slider
Ball.
just misses. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, up and throwing. Lee getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
And downstairs. And that's downstairs and outside. On the outside corner, got him looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
Now batting, left fielder, Isaac Collins.
And now here is Isaac Collins. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Albies on to first. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.